Well, good morning everyone from beautiful Melbourne to part 5 of our Southeastern Australian electric vehicle road trip video series. The purpose of these videos is to show you how easy it is to achieve a comfortable family road trip and an electric vehicle, in particular a Tesla Model 3. Each day I'll run through with you trip planning details as well as showing you the Tesla Supercharging Network and also any third-party DC electric vehicle chargers along the way as well. At the end of each day, I'll show you how much we traveled each day, as well as comparing it to the cost of refueling a petrol vehicle of equivalent range. All right, let's get into the trip planning details for today. Okay, so this morning I'm using a betterrouteplanner.com. It's a fantastic platform and it's free to use as well. And it's perfect for electric vehicle road trips. So what I've done is I plugged in Docklands, which is where we're staying this morning in Melbourne, and I put in the destination as Warrnambool, Victoria, which is where we're staying tonight on Good Friday. And as you can see here, it's plotting out 3 possible routes along the way from Melbourne to Warrnambool. And it's telling me to charge at the Geelong Supercharger, which is 11 minutes away. You can also customize these settings as well. For example, we're starting off today's journey with 70% state of charge. And you can also set things like how much charge you want to arrive at your destination. For example, we're comfortable to arrive in Warrnambool with a state of charge of 30% left on our battery. So that's pretty much the plan today. We're going to leave Melbourne very soon. Stop at Geelong, have a look at the sites along the Great Ocean Road, including the Memorial Arch, as well as the 12 Apostles, and possibly charge at Colac Supercharger as well, or at least take a look to show you guys what's out there. All right, let's hit the road. Stick around. All right, everyone, we've checked out of the Dockland Private Collections apartment. There it is right in front of us there. And we're just going to head off to the Geelong Supercharger for a quick top-up. So let's plug that into the nav. There we go. Just Supercharger Geelong, Victoria. And it's actually left onto Harbour Esplanade. A 250 kilowatt charger. So it shouldn't take us too long. 50 minutes and 62 kilometers away. So we're good to go. And just to show, it's a 250 kilowatt charger. There it is there. Supercharger Geelong 250 kilowatt max. All right, let's head off. All right, so we're heading out of Melbourne, and I just want to point out this preconditioning battery for fast charging. I like to point this out because it does help with the charging rate when you get to the supercharger. The battery is basically turning over and warming the car up. The warmer the car is, the faster your battery will charge. So heading out of Melbourne to Geelong, 39 minutes away, and we're just heading up onto Melbourne's West Gate Bridge. And we're cruising along on Autopilot. The signs say 80 kilometers an hour, and unfortunately Tesla still cannot pick up electronic road signs, so I've had to manually draw it down to 80 kilometers an hour maximum. And it's just following the rest of the cars quite nicely. Alright, so we're just coming off the freeway now. I might just take off Autopilot. There we go. And heading into the Geelong Tesla Supercharger 3 minutes away. Lane. You can see also on the screen that there's 6 there, a little 6, which means that there are 6 chargers available to use. That's quite a handy thing to have visually on the screen there. It gives you the confidence that when you arrive at a supercharger that there will be chargers for you. You can see a Tesla there, now turn left, which means that we must be close. And this looks like a home to the center. That's handy. All right, so there we go. There's 6 chargers. Excellent. Let's take this door here away from the other one so we get the maximum charging rate. Okay, so here we are at Geelong, and it's a V3 supercharger, and how you can tell is that when Joy unlatches it, there's only one plug, which is CCS2, so that's how you can tell it's V3. Okay, thank you, Joy. Yep, button looks different too. Just looks different in general, so if there's only one plug, it's a V3 supercharger, so we should get a faster charging rate. Plug it firmly in, that's good. It should turn green very shortly. Here we go, that's green, excellent. So the charging rate is 116 kilowatts. Obviously not getting the full 250 kilowatts for a V3, only because our state of charge is quite high. The aim is just to top up to 80% today, so we've got enough charge to drive around the Great Ocean Road. It shouldn't take too long, 13 minutes for the top up, and away we go. All right, so let's check out what's in the area. So we've got a whole bunch of furniture shops, given this is a homemaker complex. There's a BCF there, should you want to check that out during your charging time. There's Chemist Warehouse. And there's Fantastic Furniture. Then on this side you've got Red Rooster, and also Domino's as well, should you feel hungry. And good signage as usual, Tesla vehicle charging. It's pretty clear what this is. And also on the floor as well. So hopefully less chance of getting iced at the Geelong Tesla Superchargers. Okay, we're almost done. 79%, 1 minute remaining, and it's still charging at 60 kilowatts. So that's pretty good there. Okay, charging is complete, so let's unplug. So push on this button here. Okay, and wiggle, wiggle, pull, and latch it back like that. So pretty easy there. And the charge flap closes by itself. Alright, so there's just a bit of traffic just heading into the Great Ocean Road. We're about to see the Memorial Arch, the famous sign which says the Great Ocean Road. And I've got the car on autopilot at the moment because there is a bit of traffic, as you can see all that red on the screen there. So another benefit of the Tesla is the nav. You can see all that traffic, so it relieves some anxiety if you are stuck in a traffic jam. But having the autopilot on with a close follow, number one follow, means that you can relax a little bit. Obviously still eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, but at least the car is steering for you and keeping a close but safe distance away from the car ahead of you. Alright everyone, welcome to the Great Ocean Road, just past Anglesey. And yeah, I've just got it on autopilot just briefly. I know this road is fairly straight, you can see there, so I'm comfortable to use it, but if it's a bit more twisting and turning, then I'll take it off. But just enjoying the view now on the Great Ocean Road in our Tesla Model 3 on autopilot. Alright, welcome to the Great Ocean Road. This is the Memorial Arch, a must-see here on the Great Ocean Road. Okay, so here we are at the Memorial Arch, and we've arrived with 65% state of charge. We left Geelong at 80% state of charge, so 15% to get to the Memorial Arch. Okay, so the next stop is the Colac Supercharger. So let's go to charging, and yeah, Colac, there's another 250 kilowatt charger there, so that's 42 kilometers away. And we'll reach Colac with 45% remaining, 57 minutes, reach at 1:53 p.m, 62 kilometers away. Alright everyone, welcome to the town of Colac, Victoria. We've basically done a straight drive from the Memorial Arch on the Great Ocean Road, and here we are in Colac about an hour later. So we're off to find the Tesla Supercharger. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, so we should be reaching either a roundabout or a traffic light or an intersection. There we go. Intersection here.
Now turn right onto Queen Street.
Stop sign. Wheel stop. Okay, turn right here. Cross the railway crossing. Okay. Then a right turn here. See a car parked to my right, so I imagine the supercharger is here. Here we are. So there it is. There's actually some people there. Alright. Should be able to get some... How many chargers? 1, 2, 3... Oh, there's a destination charger too. Straight in. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. One plug, as you can see, and push the button to open the charge flap. Okay, so we're plugged in. All right, green, excellent. Good signage as always. Tesla vehicle charging. And on the ground, Tesla vehicles only. Okay, so around the car park here, we've got not too much. We've got a Coles there and a Liquorland. I guess Colac Plaza has probably got things in there, but today is Good Friday, so I can't go in there and have a look. But I'm sure there are public toilets there if you need them. And big car park. And there is a service station across the road there, I guess, if we need anything urgent. And there's a Bunnings as well next door I can see. So a good location here in Colac. Okay, so this is a V3 supercharger, so they're pretty quick. And at 51%, to get to 80%, it's going to take another 14 minutes. 117 kilowatts, that's pretty quick actually. We arrived here at 45%, so yeah, nice quick top up here at Colac before we head back down and have a look at the 12 Apostles on the Great Ocean Road. And just next to the superchargers are also some destination chargers as well. It's handy if you need a bit longer as well. Here in Colac, there's one there and 2 there. That's great. And the ground's also painted with a T. That's cute. Okay, so Joy's going to unplug. Push the button, wiggle, wiggle. Nice. Great work, Joy. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we are at the 12 Apostles Visitor Centre. Easy drive from Colac Supercharger. Let's go check it out. And the visitor centre is very handy. There are toilets here as well after your long drive. And from the visitor centre, massive parking area, so no problems there. And today being Good Friday, it's also being manned as well, so very well organised indeed. There's the 12 Apostles Lookout. Return walk 1 kilometre, 15 to 30 minutes. Flat, even surface. Warning, unstable cliffs and snakes. Welcome to 12 Apostles, Port Campbell National Park. Okay, so here we are at the 12 Apostles, or what's left of the 12 Apostles. It is absolutely stunning, and no video or photo can do this justice. It's just unbelievable. You really have to see this with your own eyes. So I do highly recommend that you get yourself down here to the 12 Apostles on the Great Ocean Road. It's simply stunning. I'll just zoom in a bit to show you. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, so that was the 12 Apostles, and it's now 61%. We left Colac at 80%, and we're now going to head to Warrnambool. It's another 250 kilowatt charger, so let's do that. And we should reach in 55 minutes to Warrnambool, 69 kilometres at 5:24 p.m. with 37% left. Let's go. And a quick stop to London Bridge. What's left of London Bridge anyway. But nevertheless, spectacular. Definitely worth the stop on the way to Warrnambool. Alright everyone, welcome to Warrnambool, Victoria. And this is where we're going to find the Tesla Supercharger, last top up of the day. Okay, we're turning right onto Gateway Road.
Now turn right onto Gateway Road.
Yeah, what she said. Okay, green light, and there's a number 3 there, which means there are 3 stalls available. Probably just only 3 stalls, I imagine. And there's a Woolies on the left, that's good.
Now enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
And I'm going straight. There's a Gateway Plaza on that side, so the shopping centre. An Aldi. I think today everything's probably shut, obviously, because it's Good Friday. But normally there'd be quite a bit around, which is good. Alright, this could be it here, so
Now turn left.
I'm going to turn left. And it should be just on our left here.
Now
There we are.
the destination is on the right.
Okay, well that's pretty good instructions from the nav. There we go, 3 Tesla stalls there. Very conveniently located, excellent. We will take the far left one. So there we go, 3 stalls, version 3 Tesla Supercharger, and pretty well signed as usual. Tesla vehicle charging, it's good, and the floor is also well signed as well. Excellent. Alright, so this is a V3 Supercharger here in Warrnambool. From 37% is when we started charging. And we've got 20 minutes remaining to get to 80%, and looks like it's going to top off at 167 kilowatts, just over 1,000 kilometers an hour. That's pretty quick there, so we shouldn't be here too long. So as I said, it's a version 3 Supercharger. You could tell by the shape of the plug there. And there's only one option as opposed to version 2s, which we've got CCS2 and also the Type 2s. And working pretty hard, of course. You can hear the fan working pretty hard there. The stall itself, and this is the power pack behind it. Let's have a look at it. There are the specs right there. As I said before, just across the road there is a shopping complex, the Armada Gateway Plaza. Looks like there's a few things there. Coles, Aldi, probably some food. But obviously being a Good Friday today, public holiday, nothing will be open. So I imagine there are bathrooms in there as well. And just a short walk from the charger, I'll just zoom in there to show you, there's a Woolies as well, just over there in that complex. And then on this side, there's a Dan Murphy's as well. Okay, so we'll just top up here in Warrnambool and then we'll head off to our accommodation for the night. Day 6, what a huge day, hey? We started in Docklands in Melbourne with 69% state of charge, arrived in Geelong 49%, and then from Geelong to Colac 80 to 45%, and then Colac to Warrnambool was 80 to 37%, and then Warrnambool to Port Fairy 80 to 71%. So in total we travelled 377 kilometres on day 6, a huge driving day. And we stopped a lot along the way as well, as you saw in the video along the Great Ocean Road. We charged the car 3 times today. In Geelong, we topped up from 49 to 80%. In Colac, we topped up from 44 to 79%. And Warrnambool, we topped up 37 to 79%, each time using a Tesla Supercharger station. And the cost to me and my family is, of course, $0. Thanks very much to the very good credits that I received from viewers over the years. Thank you very much, my generous viewers. To the average Model 3 driver using a Tesla Supercharger with the equivalent amount of range added, it would have cost $38.34 today. And to a nice vehicle that's driving at an efficiency of 10 litres per 100 kilometres, paying $2 per litre of petrol, it would have cost $62.20 today. And this amount is accounted for by the range added at each Tesla Supercharger as it shows up in my Tesla account statement. Of course, it could be cheaper if you use a free DC charger like some motoring associations provide, and also some third-party providers also have a cheaper charging rate if you are a member of a motoring association. So running total, after 6 days, it's costing me nothing so far. It'll cost an average of $129.24 for a Model 3 driver who's paying for supercharging. And for an equivalent petrol vehicle, it'll cost $262.50 for all the range we've added so far on this trip. Alright, let's have a look at what we did on day 6. So let's zoom into Victoria. We started the day in Melbourne and we drove to Geelong and then drove along the Great Ocean Road, stopping at the Memorial Arch and then charging at Colac, and then having a look at the 12 Apostles and London Bridge before arriving in Warrnambool for our final destination tonight. And tomorrow we'll be driving from Warrnambool to a place called Tailem Bend in South Australia, just outside of Adelaide. Our aim will be to charge twice, once in Horsham, Victoria, and a second time in Keith, South Australia, before arriving in Tailem Bend, just outside of Adelaide. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching so far. Really appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you part 6 in the next video. And as always, happy charging.